Welcome to Life as a Black Man, the game, the first and only game to depict life from the perspective of a minority. The object of the game is to be the first player to reach freedom at the top of the board. Beginning the game. The equipment in the game consists of the game board, one 4-sided die that looks like a pyramid, one 6-sided die, 9 game pawns, 12 decks of action cards consisting of Hollywood, university, military, neighborhood, corporate America, church, prison, life, career, racism, crime, and police. A pack of Blackman money, and a deck of picture cards which include character type, transportation, and debt cards. To begin the game, first, open the game board and separate the card decks and place them around the game board. Then, designate one player to be the government. The government pays all salaries, handles all automobile and legal transactions, reads the cards for prison, as well as moves players' pawns in prison. There are 3 different character types in the game, which are your special talents in the game. You'll either be creative, intellectual, or athletic. Players must first roll the 6-sided die to determine their character type as follows. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you'll be creative. If you roll a 3 or a 4, you're intellectual. If you roll a 5 or a 6, you are athletic. The government will then hand the player the card with the character type on it. Next, players must roll the 6-sided die to determine which district you will begin the game in, either Hollywood, university, military, or the neighborhood. Corporate America, church, and prison are also districts in the game. If you roll a 1 or a 2, you will start by placing your pawn on the word neighborhood. If you roll a 3, you will start by placing your pawn on the word military. If you roll a 4 or 5, you will start by placing your pawn on the word university. If you roll a 6, you'll start by placing your pawn on the word Hollywood. Once every player has placed their pawn in a district, you can begin the game. The game is played with the 4-sided die. This is the die that looks like a pyramid, and the number you roll is indicated on the top of the pyramid. The numbers are 1 through 4, with 4 being the highest number on the die. Looking at the game board, you will notice that each district, neighborhood, military, university, and Hollywood, each have 3 or 4 columns in them. On your first roll, the player must choose a column and stay in that column the entire time they are in that district. They cannot move side to side, only forward. You must pull the corresponding card with the space you land on, unless you land on crime. When you land on a crime space, you have the choice to pull the crime card, which is actually you committing a crime.